Guys, welcome to another video. This is Sean, aka AVL Frosty, and this is the third and last episode of the great ASM1 free-for-all trilogy of 2014 that all of the world, or at least a couple people, have been watching with great interest, wanting to know what happens at the end of the saga. And I can reveal it's just another video where I talk about stuff that interests me and possibly interests you. But anyway, I hope you guys enjoy what I'm going to talk about for the rest of it. Again, this is standard. It's just like the first one. There are two free-for-all games with the ASM1 class that I quite enjoyed using. So I hope you guys enjoy the gameplay. Although, let's get straight into the topics I've got to talk about. Firstly, Dingle Detriment news. I'm going to make this very quiet, but not quiet, short. But Sir Shouts a Lot, Archie, whoever, the old boy from ABL, has decided to leave the team. His reasons, were understandable. Like, there were a lot of arguments within the team, and I think it wasn't one particular argument that set him off. I think it's just sort of, over time he's realised, yeah, shit's not working, so now me, Penguin, and Swift are looking for two to keep going. But anyway, that's all I'm going to say on that. I'll give you news whenever I have it on that stuff. But now, the first thing I want to talk about today is something that's sort of, I've always been aware of, and I'm sure a lot of people have been aware of, to be honest, but it's something I really want to have a bit of a rant about, because let's face it, the internet nowadays, it is toxic, right? The people on here, the stuff that people say and write and post, it's appalling. It's the kind of things that could get you arrested if you said it to a person in real life, and somehow, because you're sitting at home hiding behind your computer screen, it becomes acceptable, which is complete nonsense. You get people writing, long essays almost to these people they've never met, they don't know they know hardly anything about, saying, I'm going to rape you, I'm going to kill your family. You can't say that. And obviously all these people, a lot of them will just be little spotty teenagers hiding behind their computer screens who in real life are too scared to even stand up to their parents. Not that I'm saying that's a good thing. Don't stand up to your mum and dad, kids. They are to be respected. But ultimately, these people, they feel like they can just get away with anything because it's been typed, because they've not said it face to face. And it's appalling, to be honest. I'm saying this, I sound like a bit of an oldie, but it's frankly like some of the stuff you get. And I've been quite fortunate. I've not really gotten much stuff in the comments for my videos. I get a few people saying, fuck you, you're shit, you sound like you're 11. But I can move on from that, right? Not going to bother me too much. But seriously, some of the stuff is horrible. Like, there are all kinds of examples. And a great thing I heard about recently was I think it was a YouTube gamer, and this is the best thing you could have possibly done. She received quite a lot of violent rape threats. Again, you'd be thinking, you're on the internet, this is quite standard. It shouldn't be standard, but it's standard. And she's received quite a lot of violent rape threats over Twitter. And now what she's managed to do, right, and this is brilliant, she's managed to phone these kids' mums, right? Phoned their mums, told them what has been said. And I just think, wow, that's brilliant. And one response from the mum was like, oh God, has he? I'll speak to him immediately. Like, that was like, it showed the text that was sent. Oh, I find that amusing. So lads, if you are getting verbally abused or shit on the internet, stuff that you couldn't get away with in real life, phone their mums or their dads if they're like really strict dads. But anyway, my second topic, and this is a news story. It's not a big news story, it's not huge current events, it's not really serious. I found it sort of amusing and a bit disturbing as well. I saw a story about 5-6 days ago online about a kid in New York, in Queens, who had supposedly been playing the stock markets during his lunch break. Bear in mind, he's 17, and over a few years, he'd amassed a fortune of $72 million. Like, this kid was loaded, absolutely loaded, and the internet made a fuss about him, right? Everyone's like, holy shit, this kid's fucking rich, blah, 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 blah. Comes out yesterday, he lied, made the whole thing up, right? He's not been playing the stocks. He's not earned anything on it. He's not just exaggerated facts. And somehow the press reporting this, and there's multiple people have reported this, just sort of didn't think to check whether or not he actually had $72 million. What the fuck? Come on. That's pretty shocking. And obviously there's the standard blame Obama. shit going around, you know, obviously, you know, he's always at fault, you know, but how can you report that and it turned out to be false? That's pretty, you can't really get away with that, can you? I mean, I don't know how I got away with that shooting, to be honest. I mean, I didn't, I died, but, you know, I carried on and I'm going to win the game fairly soon. But anyway, guys, I hope you like what I've talked about today. I'll have another video for you probably tomorrow, some Ultimate Team, but for now I'm going to throw you to some music, and I will be back with another short little commentary towards the end of the video. So stay tuned, guys, and enjoy the musical interlude. I like saying that now, so see you later. Alright lads, Frosty's back, and I've got one more thing to talk about, and this is a real life story from school. I do this quite a bit, and for a change, this is a happy story. We're celebrating something. It's not a rant. I'm not pissed off at anything. I just want to share a wonderful, heartwarming thing now. Well, it's not that, but you know, basically, I don't know how many people you did this or do this at your schools, blah blah blah. But we do every year in our form. We do a Secret Santa, and I think this is our it must be our last year. So we're year 11, so it's our last year. And I didn't know until before, obviously, but a good friend of mine called Jamie, he got me in this Secret Santa, right? And the present he bought me, I'm so happy with this because he knows about my YouTube channel and all that. So he's bought me a box of Frosties. All right, so you're thinking, yeah, that's good. It's Ava Frosties, right? That's good enough in itself. But he then went to the effort to decorate the box. Like, he's got my channel art all over it. It even says ABL Frosties on it. Quite like it because I was eating them throughout the entire day, pretty much, at school. So it was a good snack. Frosties, you know, if you want snack, buy Frosties. I wish I was sponsored by them, that would be pretty cool. But, you know, and also inside, you know, because he thought, he's bought me this fantastic joke present, which is like, you know, it's nice and personal. And at the same time, inside, he's got me a nice little PSN voucher. Oh, thanks, mate. I'm really chuffed. So shout out to Jamie, really nice guy. Thank you for the recording, which beats what some of the other people in my form were both bought and given. One person in my form put this half-assed effort, as he does every year. He bought Inigo. The guy he bought for was called Inigo. Taylor decided to buy Inigo a can of tuna and some plasters. You don't do that. He's literally just taken this shit from his kitchen. I'm pretty sure the plasters had already been opened. And he's just wrapped them up in tinfoil and handed to them. What a dick move that is. One of the worst ones, someone bought a friend of his a 50p pack of Oreos that he bought on the way to school. Didn't even wrap them. But anyway, lads, this is the end of my time for the video. I hope you enjoyed it, and I will see you guys again next time. Goodbye.
I'm going to rape you!